for what's going on in Egypt on the political side, economical side, and also on the social arena. My name is Sharif Al-Touni, and I'm delighted to be your host for this show. And I'll be speaking a lot about a number of topics that will definitely include the operation in Kirdassa that took place on Thursday. I'm joined now with Hisham Safieddin. He's a security expert to be speaking to us more about the security situation in Egypt. Hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you very much for joining us today. I think today there is a very important operation that is taking place in Kirdassa, where the army and the police officers in a combined effort together are trying to cleansing this area from terrorists and suspects attributed to a number of attacks that happened ever since the deposition of the former President Mohamed Morsi.
Well, I would start to say that it's no surprise to us as law enforcement members that Kirdassa is a stronghold for the radicals, because they are not only the Muslim Brotherhood, but they are affiliated groups that are working them, especially those who are from what's used to be called the Jama'ah Islamiyya, especially Tariq al-Zumr and that team. So they managed to do what we call a stronghold in a neighborhood that it has always been a historical data that radicals have taken this place as a stronghold. So as a start, this is no surprise to us. But we have priorities to restore order, and the impact now of this stronghold of the radicals has started to impact not only this neighborhood, but also other places in Giza, and could extend to other places and could result some undesired security situations if let go. So yes, time has come to confront this stronghold, and as we are speaking now, they are doing a massive raid to finish all this fuzz, especially after what they called a Republic of Kirdassa and this ridiculous calls that they used.
Yes, and with the amount of weapons that is existing in this area?
This amount of weapons, not only the amount, it's the quality of the weaponry that they are using. It's a result of a terrorism-friendly regime that we have been subjected to during the last year or so. And they managed to get several arms from not only as usual Gaza Strip or Hamas stronghold, but as now they are taking over the eastern part of Libya, so they managed to infiltrate our western border and import some explosives and technical guns and machine guns and that stuff.
Yes, that's definitely, you mentioned an important statement where the time has come where the Kirdassa operation is taking place. Why is this time in specific?
After August 14th, there was a major priority to restore order not only in Cairo as a capital, but as well in all other urban cities of Egypt. And this was the first priority. And with the support and with the assistance and cooperation, coordination with the armed forces, we managed to somehow reach a satisfactory status in the security situation across the nation. However, now it's time to take the initiative. Instead of responding back, I'm not talking now, it's now, but this has started a few days ago. Yes. Now we have the initiative in our hand, and now we are attacking the strongholds of the radicals who are planning against the peaceful people and attempting to do bombings and other nasty stuff that could turn this peaceful country into another place where they came from and where they are used to live in.
Yes. Are these groups attributed to what happened in the police station back then at the time, or where the deposition of the former president?
Yeah, by the time we are speaking, by the way, they restored the control over the Kirdassa police station now. Yes, they are affiliated to those people, and I understand that lots of the participants during this raid or this storming
has been already arrested.
Has been already arrested, yes.
And this is something that is definitely no doubt that people who attacked and killed police officers should be kept on trial. However, let me take you to the other side of the story. People believe that a lot of innocent people also will be pulled in this operation.
Yes, of course, but we are taking precautions. It's not from us, of course. And this is the difference, the big difference between us and them. I remember back in the time I was participating in missions, I have always hesitated shooting a single bullet because there is a child passing, because a vulnerable place, because I'm a professional. I know where this bullet will end, not only hitting the target that I'm accurate aiming or targeting this one, but it would also reach another target. So we are the professional guys. We are the guys who are very keen not to hit any innocent civilian in the state. But think about those who are hidden, uncovered, and they don't have any entity coming out of nowhere firing at you.
Yes.
While you are in uniform. So it's a very hard mission. It's a very critical mission. And that's why in the very beginning of all the raids, in all the missions, we lose lots of lives because we care about lives. So we lose our lives. And this is something that we are ready for.
From a security perspective, how would you measure the success of this operation? Is it the control of the area, or is it arresting some key important suspects?
As a matter of fact, we are in the early stages now of the operation, so I can't judge it. But from what I heard from the initial reports coming from this operation, it's very promising. I trust that within hours, maximum few days, this place will be quite clean.
Yes. And this operation is one of several operations that are taking place in several areas. Let's speak about what's happening in Sinai and your opinion about the security situation today in Sinai. Egypt has been long fighting this situation, but again, it has also fired back in tourism aspects, definitely, which is affecting the economy. So how is it progressing, and what is your opinion regarding what is happening from a perspective of a security expert?
Before I start to talk about Northern Sinai, I have to emphasize a very important point here. And this is something for the tourism industry. Southern Sinai is totally different place than Northern Sinai. To those who don't know exactly the geographical area, it's
Yes.
a vast land with a hard geography of mountains. And it is almost separated and totally secured, so zero operations or terrorism activities have occurred during the last few months in Sharm el-Sheikh or Dahab or Nuweiba or all the tourism locations. However, all the clashes or the war fighting is running on the ground of or the terrain of Northern Sinai. Specifically, the border line with Hamas. I'm not saying Palestine because the Palestinian people are just kidnapped under illegal authority who is adopting terrorism activities for so long, and now they have revealed their true face, trying to assault the Egyptian army,